Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I want to talk about the Spoto press, what it is, and how it can get you laughed at in the gym. Before I get into this topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. Before I get into it, there's a members only section. Click join. It starts at only $1.99 a month. Exclusive content, some perks, all that kind of good stuff. All right. The Spoto press, what is it and how did it get me laughed at? Well, just to backtrack and to be honest, I did this variation, this bench variation for a long time, and I still do it because I like it. I found it's better on my shoulders, and I've never suffered on the bench press because of it. I just kind of naturally used it over the years, developed and started using it over the years. And it wasn't until recent years that I found out that Spoto uses it as well. Eric Spoto is a bencher that benches over 700. We're talking raw, okay? So that's a strong bench. But what he does is he has a press called the Spoto press where he'll lower it and then he'll pause it X number of inches off his chest and then power it back up. So basically, it's like a board press without the boards. It's like an invisible board press. But you lower it and pause it above the chest 2, 3, 4 inches, whatever you're happening to be doing on that given workout. This is something that I've done over the years. Again, I feel it's good on my shoulders because when you're benching, the further back your elbows go, the more strain you tend to place on your shoulders. I've never had a problem pressing off of my chest with chest strength. Most guys can get it up a couple inches and then they lose power. Most guys. Now, I'm not advocating that you use this press exclusively. Not at all. There's good reason to bench off your chest. You want to make sure you have good chest power. You want to make sure you're able to explode the bar off your chest. But for those of you that want to save your shoulders and try something new, try this variation. Try stopping it a couple inches off your chest and then exploding it back up. The Spoto press basically forces you to stay tight. And if you watched my video yesterday about tightness, you can't just drop it the last several inches to that 3 to 4 inch space off your chest. Yesterday I was talking about bench tightness and how the biggest mistake is during the last several inches, people lose their tightness, drop it, and power it back up. With a Spoto press, you can't do that. You're going to remain tight. You can't drop it down. You can't just loosen it down here and then press it back up. You don't get that. You lose that ability to bounce it off your chest. So it's a good exercise to try. If you're an aging lifter, over 40 lifter, and you're really happy with your chest size, you want to save your shoulders, that sort of thing, this is a wonderful variation. It's definitely a variation to try that I would recommend. But one of the issues you're going to get is that people fear that if they don't bring the bar down to their chest, they're going to lose all their chest gains. This is absolutely nonsense. The bench press, and we're speaking in general terms here, but the bench press is a compound exercise. As long as you have a reasonable amount of volume applied over time, you're going to build your chest. And the last couple of inches is a little bit arbitrary. Again, I'm not saying you never should bench to your chest. That would be a foolish statement to say. But this exercise is certainly something to try. But what's going to happen if you try it is you're going to get people on the internet laughing at you, being critical of you. They're going to mock you or say your form is shit, all that kind of good stuff. Before I knew anything about Eric Spoto, I benched like this. And I took a lot of heat. You're not lowering the bar to your chest. It doesn't count. You're not lowering the bar to your chest. You're an idiot. So just know on the internet, if you bench like this, you're going to take a lot of heat. But if you think about it, the bench press mistake I talked about yesterday about getting loose the last couple of inches and then trying to explode up, doing a Spoto press where you're lowering it down and maintaining that tightness to 2, 3, 4 inches off your chest, pausing for a second and exploding up. It mimics a competition bench, but it also prevents you from getting loose and forces you to remain tight. So the Spoto press, definitely a great bench press exercise variation to try. It has its positives. It prevents you from getting loose. It is a little bit better on your shoulders, and for the average lifter, it just might be a good choice for the long run, something to save your shoulders a little bit, still build a bigger chest, build a bigger bench, and, you know, without, and just maybe getting you a few more chuckles and laughs at guys at the gym or people on Instagram laughing at how idiotic you are to be using this variation. All right, guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.